Hey guys, so it is 7:01 p.m. on June the 19th, and I am on my phone because I don't want to have to sit there and encode this video and edit it and all the rigmarole. I just want to get it out there and done with. So I know I just posted an update video a few days ago, on Friday during the day, I think. Maybe Thursday, I can't remember. And then I posted a video today, even though I said I wasn't going to be doing vlogs, because I wanted to give something to Ty, not only for Father's Day, but also to make him feel a little bit better. As some of you may or may not know, Ty was on a rock climbing course for his job, and he called me on Friday night pretty late to let me know that he had been in a climbing accident. He took a very hard fall and scraped up his hands and broke both of his feet. Some people who needed to know immediately were informed, but we didn't want to let everybody know what was going on yet. As most of you know, all of my my family members and my friends are in either British Columbia or on the east coast of the United States, and kind of scattered throughout. So it's quite hard to call people, because that, quite honestly, would cost a lot of money for us. But it's also quite difficult to get everybody on Skype and to, message everybody all at once and such like that. I am putting this out there because I wanted everybody to have the exact same information that I have at the time that I have it. And I didn't want to leave anything out. I didn't want to forget to tell somebody something, or mix up my words or anything like that, because I am very scatterbrained. This is actually the 7th time that I am filming this, because sometimes I started to cry, sometimes I became too overwhelmed and had to stop filming, sometimes Ella was being crazy and running around and jumping. So now I feel a little bit more grounded, and while it is still hard and still frustrating, it is easier, excuse me, now that I've said it a couple times out loud. So right now where we're at, again, it is Sunday the 19th of June, and on the 23rd of June, so on Thursday, I am supposed to go to Trenton, which is in Ontario, to go see my friends, and then on the weekend of Canada Day to go take Ella to Canada's Wonderland. We've been making these plans for a couple months now, and I have been looking forward to it, but because so much is in the air about Ty, I honestly do not know if I'm going to go. Ty is the type of man who is exceedingly selfless and independent, and he keeps telling me that he doesn't want me to cancel my trip no matter what happens. But if it winds up that he cannot come out to Trenton, then I will either move my trip to another time, or I will cancel my trip altogether, because taking care of him is more important to me than going on the trip. As much as I absolutely love my friends, my family does come first. The best case scenario is that the swelling goes down in Ty's feet by tomorrow, and he will be able to have the surgery tomorrow, and then his recovery is 1 to 2 days, which means that hypothetically he would be able to come home sooner rather than later and before our trip. Worst case scenario, my trip is canceled and Ty takes a long time to get here, because when he was talking with an RN, they told him surgery and then 5 to 7 days of recovery. And then when he was talking to the doctor said surgery and then 1 to 2 days of recovery. So at this point, we do not know which is accurate. Obviously, Ty is a very healthy individual, and I'm sure that he will heal quite fast, but he will be in a wheelchair for, I believe he messaged me and told me 6 to 8 weeks, and then a full recovery will happen a couple months, I believe. I could be wrong. If I am, I will correct myself at some point. Quite honestly, I am scared and nervous and anxious because I have never cared for somebody in this condition before. So if you have ever cared for somebody who could not walk for a period of time or cannot walk still, number one, you are very brave, because I have never had to do this before. And number two, let me know your experiences down below, because that's what this community is about. I could use all the help that I could get. So far, we have had many people reach out to us and offer us advice and offer us assistance, and we are so grateful for that, because I know that so many people in this world don't have a support system like that. And while it is somewhat overwhelming, at the same time, it is also very humbling, and I feel very blessed and very lucky to have the support system that I have, and that Ty has the support system that he has. He is being very well taken care of in the hospital. He has someone from his work there at the hospital with him already, and then we just dropped off a care package to another one of Ty's co-workers so that she could bring it to him. Ella drew him some pictures and picked out a stuffy and a book and stuff like that that she thought that he needed. As far as she goes, I don't necessarily know if she fully understands what's going on, or maybe the impact of what has happened isn't really registering for her because she is so young. She knows that Daddy is going to be in a wheelchair, and that his feet are hurt, but I don't necessarily think that she understands the extent of what that means as far as when he gets home. I will be keeping everybody up to date, but if you want to know anything else, if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you want to tell us something, if you have advice, just please let me know, because I could use all of the help that I can get. And again, while it is overwhelming at times, I also understand that this is where my help is coming from, and that my friends and my family are so supportive, and I know that they'll have a lot of really good advice for us. Again, a lot is up in the air, but this week, the gentleman from Ty's work who is going to assess the house to see how accessible it is, spoiler alert, it is very inaccessible. We have 2 flights of stairs, and just to get into our house is a small flight of stairs plus a pretty big step up just into the house itself. So it's definitely going to take them a lot of work, but we are very lucky that we have this type of support system available to us. I don't necessarily think that there's much else to say. So I'm just going to end it here. Again, Ty is a very resilient person, and he is in good spirits, and he he's just anxious to be out of the hospital at this point, which I don't blame him at all. I hope that you have a good day. I hope that all of you fathers out there had a good Father's Day. I definitely wish that my husband wasn't spending Father's Day in a hospital very far away from me where I can't get to him. But everything happens for a reason, and we are being optimistic and kind of letting humor guide us through, like we do with pretty much every crazy situation that comes our way. Thank you for all of your love and support. I already know that it's going to come because I have a very, very good support system in place. But thank you very much. And again, if you have any advice at all, we will take it, because we've never been in this situation before. I'm gonna go now and try to get some stuff done that I need to. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm sure that Ty would be 100% willing to answer your questions as well. I know this video was very long, and I know I talked a lot, obviously, because this whole video was just me talking, but I wanted to give you all of the information that I could think of and let you know everything that was going on. Again, thank you.